Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm bringing you this quick video because a lot of people have been doing the same thing lately, and I basically just wanted to talk about this whole PvP situation since, for some reason, in the past, I'd say about a week, it's come up a lot lately. So I just have some Overwatch gameplay in the background, some random shit. Some of them I kick ass, some was competitive, some wasn't, whatever. This game's pretty fucking amazing. I actually was thinking about going DC for it, but I still enjoy playing DC, so I don't plan on quitting for it, but I am gonna be playing this game a lot, much more. But anyway, so about this whole immunity thing, I'm not doing this video to throw any shade at anybody because I know most of my subscribers or whoever might see this video has possibly like heard about what's going on. Godman even made his own video about the whole removal thing too. And I actually do agree with a lot of the shit he said. Don't get me wrong. I think we should remove the immunities. But the thing is, you guys are asking for them to remove the immunities, but you keep missing the big elephant in the room. You remove the immunities, and I promise you, as I said in the comments to a bunch of other people, you remove immunities, and mark my words. I'm saying this right now. Mark my words. I promise you that will be the end of DC's PvP. I promise you. If they remove this immunity shit, the people who didn't want the immunities are already gone. Just because they remove them doesn't mean they're coming back. So that's a number one. That means we're not getting more PvPers just because of the fucking removal of the whole immunity shit. That's so, like I said, number one. Number two, you guys are literally asking for just immunity removal. What you have to realize is if they remove immunities, there's going to be a shitload of munition spammers, of hardlight spammers, of celestial spammers. They're going to spam, spam, spam. You counter them, they're going to break out and spam, spam, spam again. Then you're going to be like, oh, I wish they brought blues back. Damn, why do we ask for it to go away? This, and that. And it's going to be a whole nother discussion, whole other fucking episode of people just bitching and bitching. Do not ask for the removal of immunities. Ask for the balancing of PvP. If you want immunities removed, realize that you have to have the whole healing balance. You have to have damage balance. You have to have power outage balance. You have to have power consumption balance. You can't just ask for the removal of immunities and expect PvP to just go back to the way it was. PvP will never go back to the way it was for the fact that the devs that gave a shit about PvP are either fired, they quit, or they're just gone. They're not doing anything to help fix PvP. There's nothing we can do besides either adapt to it or quit the game. That's it. But besides that, PvP, as we all know it from back then, it's not coming back. I was never much of a good, like, big PvPer back in the day, but I used to watch old videos, and this shit was so, like, it just looks hella fucking fun, hella entertaining, and really competitive. So don't get me wrong, I'd love for the old days to come back. Sure, it would take a lot more practice to get, adapt to it again, since we got so used to the whole immunity thing, but I wouldn't mind it. As long as they fix the damage, the healing, the power out, power consumption, all that shit. As I said, there's no way we're getting the immunity removals. And with all these people asking for them to remove immunities, they just might fucking eventually do it. And don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing, but then it is at the same time because I'm telling you, if they remove immunities, they're literally just gonna remove immunities to be a fucking smartass and be like, oh, you got what you wanted, what are you complaining about now? So be like careful with what you ask for. Make sure you know what you're asking for because you're over here asking for them to remove this whole immunity shit, but yeah, you're not understanding what comes with it. You guys want PvP to be fixed, but you don't understand that nobody on the Daybreak team gives a shit about PvP. And if they do, if they actually, like I said, remove this immunity, you're not gonna like it. So, before you ask to remove immunities, make sure you actually give, an explanation of what you really mean, of what you really wanted. Not just, oh, remove this, remove that, and then we'll be fine. Because you won't. and I promise you, you won't. You'll hate it, you'll never come back to DC, and that will be the end of DC. And hey, I know a bunch of you want DC to die, don't get me wrong. I know that for a fact because a bunch of niggas quit and a bunch of niggas are relying on it to fucking die so that people can move on to other games like ESO or even Overwatch or Neverwinter or, you know, shit like that. But anyways, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. You know, like, so that was the discussion about the whole 1v1 situation. Now, can you imagine fours? If people are out here spamming that martial arts lunge hitting for 6k, I mean, I think it's a fucking ridiculous and it's stupid. And I know I posted a video myself of me doing it, but it was only because that team did it to me first. But anyway, if you think about it, they're gonna get countered. You're not getting an immunity you know, for catching a blue, whatever. So they're just gonna be burning the shit out of you, and you counter them, they're gonna break out and just lunge spam you again. And rifle too. Rifle. I crit up to like 7 or 8k yesterday with my rifle, and I have 163 skill points. Can you imagine people who have like 200, 230, 250 using that same exact weapon with more precision than I have? Like, you guys gotta be specific. If you really want a change, by all means, don't take this video the wrong way. Don't think it as of me trying to be a fucking 2015 PvP or saying that we need immunities. Because, okay, one, I have two views on immunities. One is, yes, I would like to go back to the old days because it looked fun. And then the second one is I kind of like the immunities because it kind of shows who has the better counter skills. Sure, that's not how other MMOs work, but that's what makes DC different from other MMOs is the combat system itself. I would like the RPS system back too. But anyway, back to the immunity shit. If you can counter people really quickly, like they block and you block break them on an instant, nigga, that just means that you're better at countering than them. And if anything, in my opinion, if you ask me, I think you should be rewarded for that. You don't have to agree with me or whatever, but that's my opinion. I think immunity should stay here because PvP is way too far gone in the first place. If they even try and touch this fucking shit to try and barely fix it, I promise you they'll fuck it up, as I said. So, I kinda do enjoy the immunities, because, as I said also in 4s, you catch an immunity and you can actually survive. I understand the whole point of 4s is to not survive, it's to burn the fuck out of the other team, whoever you're focusing, whatever. But with this damage, it'll just be way too much. It'll be groups wiping groups, fucking randoms or wiping teams that were once the best. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So, like I said, I'm encouraging you. You want change, whatever, you can try and make forums accounts. Hopefully one day they'll listen to us again. Because, yeah, it took them fucking forever just to nerf the whole one-shotting bullshit. They finally did it. PvP still really broken to the point where now it's not the weapon you use, but it's the power you use that basically dictates whether you win or not. So, I really, encourage you, make a forums account. Who knows? You never know. Try it, push the issue. Maybe one day, they'll fucking listen to us. They'll actually give a shit about PvP because as of right now, we're not getting another PvP instance until maybe December, January. So PvE's done for the year, and we're only in August. We got a couple months left of the year, So what else is there to do besides PvP? Who the fuck is gonna really run the same raid over and over and over, even after you get the same amount of gear that you already had? Either they bring out SM quicker, or they're fucked for PvE, and they're gonna lose a lot of people. Maybe they'll come back when, PvE is back, whatever, but they're gonna be losing a lot of money, in my opinion. Anyways, so, as I said, make forums accounts, tell them make a fucking thread, and, tell one person, cause I know, Godman has a really big fan base, and I'm pretty sure he's probably been on the forums before. Make him make a thread about the whole immunity removal thing, but be specific under it. All of you, go to that thread, whatever. If this you know, if this goes this far, you know, go under whatever, comment, say that you want the removal of immunities, whatever, but be specific. Tell, you know, you can't just say remove immunities. You gotta say balance PvP, balance the damage, balance healing, balance power. Like, you gotta be specific. You can't just say remove immunities, because, like I said, removing immunities isn't gonna fix shit. It really isn't. Anyways, I hope you guys agree with me, disagree, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just hope you enjoyed the video. But you know, I just really had to get my word out there because it was kind of about, you know, pissing the shit, like pissing me the fuck off to see that everybody's talking about this shit, but yet, like, you don't understand. Like, if you're not that big of a PvPer, you have no say in anything. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody by that saying. I'm literally just saying, like, you can't just remove immunities, man. And it's really getting fucking annoying where people say, "Oh, this is just a handicap. Oh, put it back to where skill points matter." Yeah, that should happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. Even though I have low skill points, I wouldn't have had low skill points if I had my main account back. So, you know, I feel you. I feel your pain. You want your 250 skill points to be able to beat somebody who has fucking 90 or 70 or 110, you know? That should work that way. But it doesn't. The devs didn't want it that way. It's not our, you know, don't get me wrong, I think they should change it, but what can we do besides fucking play the game or quit? It's your choice. You either deal with what you got or you quit. So, that's about it. Yeah, as I said, hopefully you liked the video, but, that's about it. Yeah, just, you know, and if they don't remove immunities, so fucking what? Adapt. Like, come on, man. It's really not that hard to catch a blue. Like, I used to be complete ass back in the day, and I'm known now. Like, I'm not gonna be cocky about it, and I'm not gonna be not cocky about it. I know where I stand. I'm a pretty fucking good PvPer, and I used to be complete shit. Like, I don't know if you guys know who Lord God Melvin is, but like, we had a problem back in the day, and he posted this one dueling video of me, and I literally threw the most randomest fucking BBs at this dude. Like I was dual wield using the weapon mastery, and I did the tap and then the hold, fucking triangle shit. And the dude wasn't even blocking. He was literally meleeing me. I just did it just to fucking get a weapon mastery power off. Like I had no idea what I was doing, and come to see where I am now, it's really not hard with practice. I'm telling you. So, as I said, I don't understand why people, you know, don't like it that much. But if you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't, you know, I understand at the same time. But as I said, I've already said what I had to say. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives some ideas. But anyway, guys, peace, and I'll catch you niggas later. Hope you enjoyed this OP-ass Overwatch gameplay. And another thing about you know, to any of my, you know, close DC friends that I play with, I hope this kind of show this, you know, the gameplay, not the video, the gameplay, like, kind of shows that, like, this game's fucking amazing. I'm in love with this game. Like, it reminds me of Team Fortress, and it's so fucking fun. Sure, there's a bunch of, like, cheesy shit that, you know, the game has, but what game doesn't? But, sorry, I'm pretty tired. But yeah, like, seriously, if you don't want to play DC, yo, get Overwatch. I'm dead ass. I got Shock to get it. I got Clutch to get it. Actually, I game share with Clutch, but that's besides the point. Who else? Yasha. Me and Yasha be kicking fucking ass in this game.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking monster.